So, there's this family channel, if that's what you want to call it, called Carmen and Corey. And they're basically the typical copy and paste vloggers, much like the Prince family, you know, using domestic abuse, infidelity, and the whole prey thing as a means to make money. I mean, nothing says family friendly quite like sexualized thumbnails. Anyway, this video really isn't based around the cringe, but something a bit more pressing and personal to myself, which surrounds child loss. Apparently, Carmen had a miscarriage, which was addressed on their challenge prank channel, which just so happens to be their channel with the highest amount of subs out of the 4 that they have. Go figure. Funny when YouTubers get themselves into quite the pickle. They always seem to push out the apology video on a channel with the lowest amount of attention. But when something serious happens like a miscarriage, it's always placed on a channel with the highest attention. But anyways, this video is 21 minutes long and it's full of nothing but dribble, although the highlighted thumbnail really showcases how sad and upset they are about losing a baby, not to mention the 10 ads placed throughout the video. I guess we can call that blood money. Even had an intro and outro telling people to subscribe. Now, to be clear, I don't doubt that Carmen had the miscarriage because there's no evidence to support that she faked anything at all. To be frank, her tears seem really genuine. I believed her. The only thing that I put into question is the way it was all handled. Kind of like how they claim that they didn't vlog for 3 weeks because of the miscarriage, but then their personal channels are riddled with new content with roughly 30 videos combined within the miscarriage timeline itself, which just begs the question, were they even all that sad? I mean, apparently not enough for them to stop pushing out those bangers. And just a few weeks prior before all this, Carmen came out with another vlog on their challenge prank channel yet again, based around the same thing. Carmen rushed to the hospital because of miscarriage signs, broken heart emoji, where she apparently woke up bleeding and was worried about a miscarriage. Now again, her reaction seems sincere, but I just find it pretty odd for someone who might literally be bleeding out her baby. Her first thought is to pick up a camera and vlog the process. Okay, grab your tampons, ladies.
Hey look, an ad.
Ad, intro.
Don't forget to subscribe for more bangers.
Okay guys, so I haven't really been in the mood to vlog. We haven't really been vlogging or doing nothing.
Yeah, they may not have been vlogging for a few weeks after this point, but not because of the miscarriage. Like I said before, their personal channels are riddled with new content. Carmen had like 9 videos within the last 3 weeks, even though she claims she didn't feel like filming, and her clown of a husband has 21 videos based around car content within this miscarriage timeline. You're telling me you didn't feel like filming? Trick! You got videos for every day of the month. Mind you, one of the videos that Corey pushed out was literally the very next day after Carmen started bleeding, which by the way, Corey is basically nowhere to be seen aside from one FaceTime call.
But guys, Corey's currently out of town. He left, I believe, Friday.
So just to be clear here, I don't really care where I am out of town or around the world, wherever. If my pregnant wife started bleeding and was scared to death about losing a baby and had a risk for a miscarriage, my ass would be back so fast on the first flight, which didn't really seem to happen here with Corey.
Hello. So I came to the bathroom and I cleaned, and it's like I'm on my period.
Did this dude just say, "What are you doing?"
What you doing?
Oh, I don't know, babe. Just bleeding out my baby.
He really just stood there for a hot minute without saying a word and then was like, "What are you doing?" After his crying wife calls him scared because she woke up with blood in her underwear. Bruh.
And that's not
It's
normal.
not blood?
Yeah, I sent a picture to your mom and she was like, go to the doctor now.
Yeah. Go ahead, go. And just call me.
To set some perspective, in the midst of bleeding, crying, and being scared of possibly having a miscarriage, Carmen made sure that she turned on the screen recording on her phone before she called her husband, which means she was more worried about making sure she has all the content she needs to monetize rather than her actual baby that she might be losing.
Nothing sus about that.
Fast forward, so Carmen finally gets relieved of her child and drives herself to the hospital, which I just found weird, but we're gonna skip the little car ride and all her talking because it's just nothing to go off of and just get right to the nitty gritty.
She did like an ultrasound, but she's not telling me nothing. And by them not telling me anything, I get more worried because now it's like, okay, is something really going on? Okay, yeah, so it's been like an hour. The baby is okay. The baby is okay, guys.
Are those diamonds in her teeth? I don't know. I just find it odd that the nurse didn't tell her anything when the baby was apparently fine. Doesn't really make much sense to make her wait an hour just to sit there and worry.
The doctor did say that it was a threat having a miscarriage, which means if I bleed like this again, 9 out of 10, it can be a miscarriage. She told me not to lift things up, not to be screaming.
Yeah, and literally right after this, she's on her personal channel for weeks screaming into a megaphone. Anyways, all you jealous haters, that's about it. The rest of this vlog is just pushing for more runtime, although it does transition into the next day where, go figure, Corey the husband, the father of the baby, is nowhere to be seen. This whole situation is weird, especially through my eyes because I've lost a child, and seeing others react this way doesn't make any sense. I just don't get how, if you're bleeding while pregnant, you're able to pick up a camera and just carry a conversation. When me and my wife were going through our situation with our son, all we could do was think about him. That's it. The last thing on our mind was picking up a camera, setting it up for all the right angles, and screen recording conversations to monetize. In conclusion, bye.